guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. What are we doing today? Today, I want to introduce you guys to a whole new category of videos that I've come up with titled, okay, I actually don't know. Either something along the lines of cook and collab or kitchen collab, something like that. So let's break it down. I am going to walk you guys through a fun little recipe while the food is cooking or cooling or whatever it needs to do. I want to talk to you guys. I want to just speak to a topic that is important to me in the realm of fitness and healthy living. Because at the end of the day, I want these videos to be both educational and entertaining. So I want you guys to learn something, and I also want you to have fun. I'm a huge sweet tooth, but I love dessert. That is what we're making today. We're gonna make a dessert. I cannot take credit for this recipe whatsoever. I'll be walking you guys through a recipe from a cookbook that is so near and dear to my heart, called the Oh She Glows Cookbook. I'm trying to transition to a plant-based diet, haven't fully transitioned yet. Her dishes are plant-based. It is approximately 8:20 p.m. and I am ready for some dessert. So, oh my god. 6-ingredient chocolate peanut butter oat crumble squares. There's an oat crumble and then there's a peanut butter drizzle, the chocolate peanut butter sauce. So I'm not sure if these are options or if you can have all three. This crumble, and then you just like drizzle the sauce on top. So excited! I'm just gonna get a few ingredients out and let's get started. I don't really know how to film this. Got my ingredients here, everything we need. First thing we'll need is medjool dates. It calls for 113 grams, so it's like half a cup. The next item we'll need is coconut oil. So I got refined coconut oil, this one here. Doesn't have that super coconutty taste. I prefer cooking with it. And in here, these just won't taste super coconutty, but that's okay. Gluten-free rolled oats, peanut butter. They asked for smooth and natural peanut butter, which actually is the type that I prefer. The recipe calls for pure maple syrup. I am using this light brand. I do have a sweet tooth, but the one thing that I can't have too much of is that pure maple syrup. I have this with my oats every day, so I prefer this one. Unsweetened cocoa powder and some sea salt, but I use pink Himalayan salts in my cooking and stuff, so I always buy this one. Curious. Oh my gosh, these are really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend it. Okay, so update. It says finely chopped, so if you have a food processor, please use that. This is me trying to be creative and wing it. Yeah. So 2 cups of this gluten-free rolled oats. So this is going to make that like base that you see around it. That's too much. Okay. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna do a little dash. 2 tablespoons of flour. That last blending process with the dates and the coconut oil took like a very long time. So anyways, be back soon. Okay, I'm back. That was a little easier. I think the goal was just to like get it kind of like a granola. Should easily stick together when pressed between your fingers. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Next step. My pan is too big, guys. So let me just show you what it looks like. See, what the heck? But I think if you had like a proper pan, you wouldn't have this problem. So that's done. So we've made the crust. Next it says, set aside the remaining oat mixture. Okay, setting this aside. I feel like a fork is like a whisk's second cousin or something. So we're just gonna go with that. The drizzle will be very runny and liquidy. So I think we've achieved that. Set aside. So now I've got this kind of syrupy, coconutty mixture. So take in, that is literally just cocoa powder and maple syrup and coconut oil, but it looks like a chocolate cake. So one just kind of like general piece of advice that I would give would be to have like a designated tablespoon measure, like fork or spoon or whatever for each of the different mixtures, because I'm finding I'm having to do like a lot of rinsing and cleaning. So if you have like 3 different tablespoons, have one for like the peanut butter, have one for the coconut oil, so you're not getting like chocolate in your peanut butter like I did. It might have been on purpose. So basically what you're supposed to do is once you've added all of this chocolatey sauce to it, there's another layer we have to add. Oh my goodness, look at that! Wow! It looks like a beaver tail. I don't know if I have international viewers yet, but beaver tails look like this. So we have made it to the final step. Crumble the rest of this oat mixture over top. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is like the final product. So I've gone ahead and crumbled the rest of that oat mixture on top, and now it's basically ready to just go in the freezer. Chill for 40 minutes and up to 2 hours. I'm not gonna wait that long. So I'm gonna pop this in the freezer and then I'll see you in a minute. Just as I'm cleaning up here, I thought, why not just talk about a few more things before I dive into the actual chat. So recently my mom switched to a plant-based diet and she has the same cookbook, and let me tell you, getting a good cookbook, whether you're plant-based, you're trying to go low carb, whatever you're thinking, just get that good cookbook. And it's such a great investment. You don't have to always go like searching for recipes. While we're like still in this weird lockdown situation, it's a great time to like start to figure out some cool recipes. It allows you to get creative, and I think that's another huge way to make this a sustainable journey, is by having, you know, different tastes and different things to try. It's not always the same thing. So yeah, just a side note. It is now 10 p.m. and to be completely honest, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. But despite what is happening in my work or personal life, I am so committed to this channel. I'm gonna wake up and start round 2 of this because I am super excited to talk about this topic and it's very important to me. Before I even get started, I mentioned in the description of this channel that I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a dietitian, a nutritionist, any of those titles. I have no certifications. But there's no harm in simply sharing what I've learned and sharing how I've begun to kind of make this lifestyle work. So I want to hit on 2 things in this little chat. First being trying to just break down why we think dessert is bad and why people feel like they have to cut it out and in the first place when we do a fitness transformation. I'm just referencing dessert because we made it a dessert today, so I'm trying to keep it relevant. But anything, right? Like whenever we go to a restaurant, order a burger, like why do we think that's so bad? How I like to kind of break it down for myself, and just again, what I've learned, this is not coming from any type of training, it's just what I've like experienced over time. I had this mindset that said, there is good and bad food. Healthy food is very black and white. One side of it being, okay, in order to get a shredded six-pack, I need to measure all my food, weigh everything, only eat chicken, rice, and broccoli, and oatmeal, and I can't go out for food, I can't get drinks. Other side of that is basically going out for food. It's this food that we classify as bad. We tend to think, this is good, and this is bad. But there is this whole area in between that we can try to find for ourselves. My channel is about helping you to find that kind of gray zone, that sustainable, long-term fitness regimen. I'm working towards finding it for myself. I'm not there yet. It's so incredible when you realize that it isn't black and white, where you can maintain a certain level of fitness that makes you feel just productive and awake and alive and healthy and good. Also, enjoy the foods you're eating and enjoy what you're doing day in and day out. And if you notice, my brand colors are baby pink and light gray. The gray is trying to represent that. I typically think dessert is just bad. I have totally been there, and I still have weeks where that mindset creeps back in. If I'm craving dessert and I don't satisfy it, what happens is I'm a human and I eventually break down and go and eat way more than I probably would have if I just had it in small amounts over time. If you just enjoy things in moderation over time, that's one way to prevent you from having those mental moments of, oh my gosh, I'm eating this entire cake right now. And then you're like, why did I do that? If I'm craving that chocolate, I will just go out in the middle of the afternoon and I will get myself a chocolate bar, because it allows me to be more sustainable with this journey and not have these major up and down moments that's pulling me from the black and the white area. The second point, super quick, there are definitely ways to make these treats more nutrient filled. Won't make you feel like that really heavy feeling in your stomach. Today in our recipe, we subbed out something like canola oil for coconut oil, butter or margarine with peanut butter. Just things that will give you a little more energy in the day. Things like fiber in the oats, peanut butter, so you've got some protein in there as well. Anyways guys, it's 10:18 p.m. I think they're ready. I might just check on them. My pan worked, so it didn't go weird in this extra large pan. Oh my gosh. This has potential to bring anyone joy. These are really, really good. I hope you enjoyed today. I would love to hear your feedback too. So if you enjoyed this, please drop a comment below. Please let me know too if there are any videos specifically in this category you'd like to see. So any recipes, any more topics you'd like to hear about, and I'll be happy to put those together. I am gonna go enjoy this and head to bed soon, but thank you for watching and I will see you guys soon. Bye!